Have you ever wanted to sound cute, playful, or even a little sarcastic in Persian? Well, Persian has special little endings called diminutives that shrink a word not in size but in feeling. Today we learn how Persians turn a book into a booklet, a girl into a little girl, or even a man into well, not so nice guy. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to recognize the 4 main diminutive suffixes in Persian. Use them correctly in everyday speech. Understand when they sound affectionate or when they sound insulting. In Persian, diminutives are suffixes that we attach to the end of nouns or sometimes adjectives or adverbs to show smallness, endearment, or sometimes pejoration, making something sound a bit insulting. The 4 main diminutive suffixes are ak, che, u. They are all stressed and written joined to the word. The most common and powerful diminutive suffix is ak, but pay attention. Occasional change of meaning appears, which can even lead to new independent words. Now let's take a look at the examples. Dokhtar, dokhtar becomes dokhtarak, dokhtarak. Mard, mard becomes mardak, mardak. Tifl, tifl becomes tiflak, tiflak. Arus, arus becomes arusak. And as you can notice here, there is a slight change in the meaning. And the other one is pestan, pestan becomes pestanak, pestanak. And here as well you can see there is a slight change of meaning from breast to pacifier. And again, notice how sometimes the suffix ak can make the word sweeter. Tefl becomes teflak. And sometimes it can make the word negative or derogatory, like mard, mardak. So, context is very important as usual in Persian. Question: if I say dokhtarak, dokhtarak, do I mean a big woman or a small girl? You are right, a small girl. If someone calls a man mardak, is it respectful or insulting? Good, it is insulting. Let me give you 2 examples of dialect versions of the suffix ak. In the previous example, we had mard, mardak. But in Tehrani accent, we can also say mardike or martike. So that is much more harsher and vulgar. Or zan, woman, can become zanike. Martike and zanike, these are actually very, very vulgar and insulting words. So be very, very careful not to use them because they are impolite and they can get you in deep trouble. Ak isn't only for nouns. Sometimes it attaches to comparatives, adjectives, and adverbs, often reduplicating or repeating the same word. Now let's take a look at some examples. زودتر, زودتر, earlier, changes to زودترک, زودترک, a little earlier. دیرتر, دیرتر, later, changes to دیرترک, دیرترک. Or نرم, 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 softly, changes to نرم, نرمک, نرم, نرمک. Next suffix is che. Che usually conveys a smallness without having negative or positive associations. Okay, let's look at a few examples. Ketāb, ketāb, ketāb. Book becomes ketābche, 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 booklet. Bagh, bagh, bagh. Garden becomes باغچه, باغچه, باغچه. Small garden. دریا, دریا, دریا. Sea becomes دریاچه, دریاچه, دریاچه. Lake. کو or کوی, کو or کوی, کو or کوی. Street, alley, changes to کوچه, کوچه, کوچه. Small or narrow alley. مو, موی, مو, موی, مو, موی becomes موی چه, موی چه, موی چه. Hair becomes small single hair, or even it can change to موژه, موژه, موژه. That is eyelash. Time for a very quick quiz. What do these mean? ketābche, ketābche. باغچه, باغچه. And دریاچه, دریاچه. So hopefully you have answered correctly. In today's Tehrani Persian, if you happen to hear the words such as پسره, پسره, or دختره, دختره, this a is not actually a diminutive maker. It is actually a marker of a definite noun. So you don't need to worry about this at all. Next suffix is suffix u. Suffix u is not used anymore. You may hear it in dialects in south of Iran, but there are still a few words that this suffix is used. So, for example, in gerd, that means round, gerd changes to gerdu, walnut. Or the other one is yar, that means friend, or a person like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that is used in a poetic sense. Yar becomes yaru, and the meaning changes into a negative and derogatory one. Time has come to summarize what you have learned so far. So you learned ak is the most common diminutive suffix used in Persian to show affection or to insult. Che is the neutral small version. E is mostly used in dialect forms and older Persian. And u is the rare one that survives in a few words. And the last one, adjectives and adverbs can also take diminutives. Now time for the final quiz. You can write your answers in the comments below. So, what suffix do we use in ketābche? What does it mean? Is mardak a sweet or insulting word in Persian? And which suffix is most commonly used today in Persian? And that's it, friends. You learned the magic and sometimes the mischief of Persian diminutives. From dokhtarak, the sweet little girl, to mardak, the rude guy, to ketābche, the tiny booklet. And if you enjoyed this lesson, don't be a martike or zanike. Smash that like button and subscribe to the Persianaire for more fun and unforgettable Persian lessons. So, see you soon and بدرود. خدا نگهدار دوستان.